Hey everybody, welcome back to season 1, episode 4 of whatever this is. Is it a podcast? Is it not a podcast? I don't know. What I do know is that at the beginning of the year, I set a list of 10 goals for comedy, and here's where we talk about how they're going. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right. Oh, it's been a busy week. We did some shows, some open mics. There's comedy beef in the community, which is always fun. Uh, One group of comics took it upon themselves to create a group uh, on Facebook where people could find Jacksonville comedy. The name they decided on was tossed out there, and then another group was like, "Hey, we already used that name," and then it got ugly from there. And so I said, and I posted this on the Facebook page. I said, "Hey, a year ago, I created a website dedicated to finding the best comedy in Jacksonville. It's called HaHaWesJohnson.com. So I just threw that out there, add a little fuel to that fire. We did an open mic again this week at Death by Comedy open mic. Great time. Uh, what's coming up? Friday, we have a big show out at Barley and Pie. I'm headlining out there. It is going to be a great time. It's Barley and Pie is a brewery that also serves pizza, not pie. I was confused, but I figured it out. So come out Friday night. It's a late show. Starts at 9. It should be a good time. Let's get to these goals. If you're not familiar with the goals, there they are. 10 paid weekends, double our followers, get accepted to 2 comedy festivals, start a podcast, get a TV credit, create a t-shirt, earn 2,000, take a tour, record a special, and perform on late night. Those are the goals. Let's see how we're coming. Uh, 10 paid weekends, still the same. Uh, Double the followers. Let's look at these followers. I'm going to tell you right now, we have not doubled them. Uh, It's kind of a slow week. We started on YouTube with 36. Last week we had 43 and we gained 1 follower. Instagram, we started with 777. We went to 788. And then this week we're at 786. We lost 2 people on Instagram. Where'd they go? Somebody find them. Search party of 2 for Instagram. TikTok, still holding strong on TikTok. We had 1912 when we started. We went up to 1925, and this week we gained 1 more at 1926. Facebook, it's been a roller coaster, and I think I found out why. We started off with 1150, then we went to 1151. Last week we were down to 1150, and this weekend we're back to 1151. And I'll tell you what I think happened. My wife left us. She left. It's not, she didn't leave us. She left social media altogether. So we lost we lost our most loyal follower on social media, but she's still here in our hearts. Okay, so there's our followers. We put out a bunch of videos this week. Kind of kind of disappointed. We got a lot of views and we got a lot of likes, but we didn't get a lot of followers on it. So I'm about to figure out how to tug on these heartstrings and get people to click that follow. Followers are gone. Bring back the goals. There's the goals. Comedy festivals. Uh, we're still waiting on Raleigh, uh, and should hear back from that in February. And then at the beginning of February, there'll be another list of festivals we can submit to. Um, I looked into the Rhode Island Comedy Festival, which looks fun. Uh, I've never been to Rhode Island. Jamie said she's down to go. I looked at flights for like $170. You can get a round trip flight into Providence, and then hotels are only like $400 to $1,000 a night in Rhode Island. So uh, we'll figure that out. We may sleep, have to sleep in the airport or something. I don't know, but we're gonna submit to that. We have to get accepted first, and then we'll worry about it. Uh, Start a podcast. I think we can check that off. I think I'm gonna call this a podcast. We may get into some longer discussions on comedy on here. Get a TV credit. Hasn't happened. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I'm looking into it. Uh, unless I wind up on the news, we'll have to work on that one. Create a T-shirt. We have created a T-shirt. The T-shirt is ready. They're sending me the final design, and then we are going to uh, gonna check that one off. Here's the T-shirt. We should have the final design figured out today or tomorrow, and then we're gonna go ahead and submit to have those ordered. And I will probably put up a pre-sale if you would like to pre-order a T-shirt. I'll go ahead and do that, and then that will also help me pay for the T-shirts before they get here. So we'll do each other a favor on that one. All right, bring back the goals. And my mom and dad are here in the middle. All right, bring back the goals. Hold on. There they are. The goals are back. Uh, let's see. Earn $2,000, $20,000. We have not made a dent in that yet. As far as the tour goes, we're working on that in Nashville. Looks like we might go to Panama City Beach before that. So Panama City, Nashville, and then Atlanta. Record a special. We're still working on that one, and perform a late night set. Uh, not we haven't done that yet either. Still working on that one, but it's a goal. All right. I think that about wraps it up for the goals. My lunch is here. Let's see. We'd always like to thank our sponsor for the program. Where did they go? There they go. Let's give it up. Where now we have to move the goals again. Get rid of the goals. I should do this all after. There they are. We'd like to thank McCourty's Extra Large Funeral Service for sponsoring the show. If you or a loved one has been living at large, call McCourty's Extra Large Funeral Services. They'll take care of you. As always, that's the podcast, that's the show, and that's the way the cookie crumbles.